So, good day everyone, and today I explain how our body makes tyrosine. So, tyrosine is non-essential amino acid, meaning kaya ng katawan natin gumawa nito kahit hindi natin kainin directly. Pero kahit non-essential siya, it's very important kasi siya ang precursor, starting material for neurotransmitter, hormones, and melanin. So, what is tyrosine? Tyrosine is called an aromatic amino acid kasi may benzene ring structure siya. Aromatic rings are stable and give special chemical properties. It's non-essential because our liver can synthesize it. So, ano ba ang function ni tyrosine? Precursor for neurotransmitter like dopamine, norepinephrine at epinephrine. Precursor din siya for thyroid hormones ng T3 and T4 that regulate metabolism. Source ng melanin si tyrosine rin ang source ng melanin pigment for skin, hair, and eyes. So kahit maliit na molecule lang po si tyrosine is like a hub. So maraming pathways ang nagsisimula dito. So this is the main pathway. So tyrosine is made from phenylalanine. So what is phenylalanine? So phenylalanine siya po is an essential amino acid. So, ibig sabihin po, pag essential, nakukuha po natin siya into food at hindi siya kayang i-release ng ating katawan directly. So, we can get phenylalanine from food like meat, fish, eggs, and beans. So, the enzyme that does the job is phenylalanine hydroxylase or PAH. So, think of PAH as the chef in the kitchen. Pero hindi siya nag-iisa. So, si phenylalanine hydroxylase is hindi po siya nag-iisa because nandiyan po si BH4 and si oxygen. So, si BH4 po or si tetrahydrobiopterin, siya po ang helper molecule. Siya po ang nagdo-donates ng electrons. So, it likes assistant na nagbibigay ng energy para gumana ang enzyme. So, nandiyan rin po si oxygen. Si oxygen, siya po ang nag-a-adds ng hydroxyl group or si negative OH. Si oxygen is like the spice that completes the dish. So, the reaction is phenylalanine plus PAH plus BH4 plus O2 to tyrosine. So, this process is called hydroxylation. Adding an OH group to phenylalanine aromatic ring. Kung may deficiency sa PAH, nagkakaroon ng PKU or phenylalanine ketonuria. So, in PKU, phenylalanine builds up in the blood and becomes toxic, especially po sa ating utak. So, this is the illustration. Phenylalanine to tyrosine. Kung paano po nagiging tyrosine, si tyrosine comes from phenylalanine. Kung titingnan natin yung diagram, sa left, we have phenylalanine. So, phenylalanine is like yung sinabi ko po kanina, si phenylalanine is the essential amino acid. So, in the middle, si PH, siya po ang enzyme builds BH4 and oxygen. So, sa right, so, nandiyan na po si tyrosine, the non-essential amino acid. Yung mga arrows po means siya po yung mga conversion by hydroxylation. That's the chemical step where an OH group is added. So, this is the analogy. So, for you to better understand. So, imagine na si phenylalanine is arrow rice. So, si PH siya yung chef. Si BH4, the assistant. And si oxygen, siya po yung mga spice. And We have tyrosine. Siya po ang cooked rice ready to serve. So, pinilalanin hydroxylase. So, si PAH needs BH4 all the time. Pero nauubos ito habang ginagamit. Kaya may recycling team of enzyme. We have PTPS. Siya po ang pyruvyl tetrahydropterin synthase. Siya po ang nag-helps to regenerate BH4. Nandyan din po si GTPCH or si GTP cyclohydrolase 1 na nagme-makes mu ng BH4 from GTP. So, it is a nucleotide. Nandiyan din po si DHPR, si dihydropteridine reductase. Siya po ang nagre-recharge ng BH2 back into BH4. And we have si PCD. So, si PCD po, si pityrin 4A carbinolamine dehydratase. Siya po ang another helper to keeps BH4 fresh. So, imagine that PH4 as the chef cooking pinalalanin into tyrosine. So, this helper enzyme are the kitchen crew making sure BH4, the assistant never runs out. So, without them, the cooking process stops. Tyrosines as a precursor. So, this is the illustration for you to better understand po. So, once tyrosine is ready, it becomes the starting point for many important molecules. Nandiyan po una si tyrosine to DOPH. So, imagine that si DOPH, siya po ang intermediate step. So, para siyang dough before bread. Okay? To DOPH, nandiyan po si dopamine. By DOPH, decarboxylase. So, si dopamine po ang happy chemical for reward, motivation, and movement. From dopamine to norepinephrine by dopamine dehydroxylase. So, si norepinephrine po is for alertness and stress response. To norepinephrine to epinephrine, adrenaline. So, si epinephrine po is for fight or flight hormone. So, aside from brain chemicals, tyrosine also makes thyroid hormones, the T3 and T4. Siya po ang nagre-regulate ng metabolism and energy. Then, also, si melanin. So, si melanin po is pigment for skin, hair, and eyes. So, tyrosine is like flour. From flour, you can bake bread, cake, cookies, or pizza. One ingredient pero maraming output. So, bakit nga ba mahalaga si tyrosine? So, hinati ko siya into 3, the brain functions, thyroid regulation, and skin pigmentation. So, for brain function, tyrosine is the starting point for dopamine, norepinephrine, and epinephrine. Si dopamine ang nag-helps with motivation and reward. So, norepinephrine naman ang nagkikeeps us alert, and epinephrine naman is nagpe-prepares us for fight or fight. Kaya kung kulang ang tyrosine, pwedeng maapektuhan ang mood, focus, and stress response. For thyroid regulation, si tyrosine is also needed to make thyroid hormones, specifically the T3 and T4. These hormones control metabolism. Para sila ang engine manager ng katawan. Kung walang tyrosine, mahihirapan ang thyroid gumawa ng hormones, which can affect energy and weight balance. For skin pigmentation, si tyrosine is the building block of melanin, the pigment that gives color to our skin, hair, and eyes. Melanin also protects us from UV rays or ultraviolet rays, So tyrosine indirectly helps protect us from sun damage. In short, tyrosine affects our brain, metabolism, and even our appearance. So, in clinical relevance. So, clinically, tyrosine is very important. Sa PKU or phenylketonuria, so, yung mga patient na may PKU is don't have enough PAH enzyme, so they can't convert phenylalanine into tyrosine. As a result, phenylalanine builds up in the blood and becomes toxic, especially to the brain. Kaya PKU patients must follow a strict low phenylalanine diet. So, iniiwasan nila yung mga rich protein food. So, sometimes they are given tyrosine supplements directly since their body can make it. So, number 2 is tyrosine supplements. In healthy people, tyrosine supplements are sometimes used to improve alertness, memory, and stress tolerance. For example, some studies show that extra tyrosine can help during stressful situation like exams or military training. Pero tandaan, supplements should be taken with guidance because too much can also cause imbalance. So clinically, tyrosine is both a treatment target for PKU and potential aid for stress and cognition. So in summary, let's wrap it up. So tyrosine is non-essential amino acid, meaning our body can make it. It's synthesized from phenylalanine using the enzyme PAH with cofactors BH4 and oxygen. Tyrosine is a precursor. Siya yung starting material for neurotransmitter, dopamine. There are dopamine, norepinephrine, and epinephrine. So, si thyroid hormones rin, specifically si T3 and si T4, and melanin pigment. Because of these rules, tyrosine is essential for brain function, metabolism, and pigmentation. So, kahit tinatawag siyang non-essential, tyrosine is truly essential for life processes. Without it, our brain metabolism, and skin health would all be affected. So, thank you for listening. I hope this presentation helped you see one small molecule like tyrosine can lead to big processes in our body. Chemistry may look complicated, but it's really just nature's way of cooking up life.